good, everybody? Been a while since I last made a video. As you can probably tell by the title, this one's going to be about my 2014 Mustang GT. Things I like and dislike about it. There's not much to really dislike. There's a whole lot of likes, but you know, just to keep it simple, I'm going to do 5 and 5 each. So let's get into it. Right off the bat, we'll start with my dislikes of this car. For starters, it is a cloth interior. That's not really my biggest problem with it. My biggest problem is right there, MT82 shifter. Whenever it's cold in the morning, sometimes it likes to grind, you know, depending on what gear you're putting it into. You know, even if you have that foot all the way to the floor with the clutch. At the same time, it clunks. You know, it's not very good sounding. So for the next big dislike of this car that I have is under the hood. This is the 5-liter Coyote engine. The only dislike I have about it, besides the paint scheme, which was done by the previous owner, is the barbecue igniter tick that it has whenever you get your oil changed. I don't know, it's just random, lasts for 400 or 500 miles and then goes away. Doesn't really make any sense. I do have long tubes, they're Cook's long tube headers. You can kind of see those. Anyways, I've heard those amplify the noise that the barbecue tick is, that it makes. Not entirely sure how true that is, but you know, that's that. Number 3, as far as it goes, these cars are more on the simplistic side. I mean, that can also be a good thing, but you know what I'm meaning, there's not much in the way of appearance mods for this thing. You can do the hood vents, you can do a roof wrap, you know, wheels, tires, maybe a spoiler. Oh, and you definitely have to get rid of the big old antenna that they come with, but it's a pretty simplistic looking car from factory stock. You can add a little bit to them, but it's not a lot to change the appearance with. For number 4, this is my biggest thing. I love to have a clean car. The bumper, the deck lid, the front bumper, they like to stay dirty. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but the deck lid is so dusty and dirty. The bumper down here loves to get dirty. You know, that's my only complaint. These cars are, you know, not shaped, you know, the greatest. I guess they're more or less like a brick, especially up front. It's just flat. And if you can tell, I just washed this thing earlier, but the bug guts are caked on the front now. That's no fun to deal with. Sure, you can go ceramic coating and such like that, but I'd rather put money elsewhere, right now at least. And as for my final complaint, so I'm a bigger guy, big thighs, and the car has the Recaro seats, which I absolutely love. But the only bad thing about them is the bolstering down here likes to squeeze your legs. It's not really the car's fault, it's just the package, but you know, that's one of those dislikes that you have that, you know, kind of sucks in long drives, but it's bearable. So that's enough about the dislikes of this car. I mean, those were kind of hard to come up with, you know. You really have to look pretty far into these cars to find something that you don't like. So going into the likes, the biggest thing for me compared to the other models of the between 11 to 14s, the biggest thing for me are the headlights and taillights and even the front bumper. Some people absolutely love the way the front bumper looks on the 11 to 12s. So I get cult following on those. But I think the 13 and 14 myself, I think it looks a lot better. A little bit more of an aggressive look, I believe, with this big, I guess you'd call it a snout. A giant plus for me whenever I was looking for a car to purchase. I was looking at many, you know, 15 to 17s, 13 14s. I looked at a few 10 to 12s or 11 to 12s, but not very many of them had any special packages. Maybe it was just a premium, you know, with leather. That was about it. This one actually is a track pack. As you saw earlier, it had the Recaro seats. It has Brimbos, and it also has the 373 differential. So a little bit quicker off the line. Stopping powers is there. Those Brimbos do very well. All in all, one of the biggest reasons I purchased this car was because of the track pack. So another huge reason for me to want to buy this car, besides just the package that it came with, is because the 5-liter, the Coyotes, are very easy to make power. This car, like I said earlier, it has long tubes, has an intake, it's tuned by Lund. They've even got a 2-step on it. But these Coyotes, they make a good bit of power. I mean, I can either slap a supercharger on it, go 600, 700 horsepower, or, you know, slap a new intake and get, you know, upper 4s if I did like the 18 ported manifold or anything like that. Just really depends, but there's a lot of options as far as power goes with these cars, and they take well to pretty much everything. So pretty much rounding everything out, this car, you know, makes power. It's got the track pack. It also has pretty low miles. It's sitting at 22k miles, which is pretty low. So this car will last me quite a long time. You know, I just bought it really to have fun with. You know, I didn't really buy it for a daily driver or anything like that. I just more or less got it to play around in and have some fun, and it does its job. So anyways, I'm going to get you guys a warm start. Been driving the car a little bit, so I'll get you a warm start and head on out of here. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. If you can, please give me a like and subscribe, and then comment. Probably do a few other videos like these for my other vehicles, and maybe soon enough get a few reviews going on some of my buddies' cars. If you guys have any cars you want me to take a look at, review, or if there's anything that you want to see me make a video of, just let me know.